I told you to stay in the seat. You did not. Get out of the car. I don't care if you're recording. Get out.
My kids are right here. No, my kids are right here.
187. Could you have another unit respond?
Come. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Go sit down. Get off the car. Go sit down.
He's gonna stop.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
So again, are you going to give my partner your ID? Okay. Turn around, face the wall.
Whoa. Stop. Don't touch me.
Kill. Show my sons you will kill. Show my sons you will kill. Show my sons you will kill. Show me. Show me.
Have you ever seen snow used as a torture device? Imagine witnessing officers turn a winter landscape into a weapon of cruelty. In today's audit archive, an already restrained man had snow forcefully packed into his mouth while pleading that he couldn't breathe. This shocking case of police brutality will leave you questioning everything about law enforcement conduct. You won't believe what unfolds. On July 11, 2024, a routine traffic stop in Lincoln County turned into a traumatic and violent experience for Miss Aaliyah and Mr. Andrew Minson, leaving their family shaken. The couple was traveling with their 2 young children when they were stopped less than a mile from their home by officers. The encounter was captured on the body-worn cameras of the responding officers.
Hey, driver, step on out for me. Step on out for me, okay? All right, man, come on back. Just relax. Relax. Stop. Stop. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back right now. Put your hands behind your back. You're not doing your hands.
We are calling the police.
That's it.
I don't.
That's it. Taser. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground right now. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down on the ground. Put your hands behind your back.
On your stomach. You are doing this in
Stop. Stay in the car. Stay in the car. Stay in the car.
your stomach now.
Get on your stomach. You're gonna get it again. Get on your stomach. You're gonna get it again.
On your stomach.
I got it.
I'm trying, sweetheart. I am trying to find Roger Taylor's number.
Get back in the car right now. You're gonna be placed under arrest. Now, release your hands.
You did not read me my rights. You did not go over anything. You did. No, you asserting yourself and you violated my rights. All of them.
Very well.
All of them. Read the paperwork you're standing on. Right now.
Ma'am, get back in the car right now. Have a
I'm in
seat.
my car.
Have a seat in your car. I'm gonna place you under arrest. Have a seat in your car.
At first, officers stopped the Minsons under the pretext of speeding and a false license plate. Mr. Andrew, the driver, calmly remained in his seat and asked for clarification on the alleged violations. But instead of addressing his questions, one officer quickly escalated the encounter and ordered Mr. Andrew out of the vehicle without explanation. When Mr. Andrew hesitated and asked for reasons, the officer responded by forcefully dragging him out of the car, which was a violation of the Fourth Amendment. Then you can see the scene quickly turn chaotic as officers failed to follow basic de-escalation protocols, which were designed to protect civilians, especially in situations involving families. Despite Mr. Andrews' visible confusion and lack of resistance, officers resorted to using a taser multiple times, first in his torso and later in his leg, which caused him immense pain and distress.
Come on. You're under arrest as well. We're sick of you. Come on. Told you to stay in the seat. Stop. We're done. Get out of the car.
No, I am with my kids.
Car. Get out of the car. I told you to stay in the seat. You did not. Get out of the car. I don't care if you're recording. Get out.
My kids are right here. No, my kids are right here.
187. Could you have another unit respond? A couple of units.
Please don't. No.
Get out, ma'am. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
No. No.
Get out of the car. Stop, ma'am. Stop.
You are hurting my child.
Get out of the car.
You are hurting my child. Get your hands off of me.
Come on. Get out. Get out.
No. You are hurting
And all you're doing,
I don't want to hurt you, okay?
Okay,
This is foolish. Put your hands behind your back. 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 Holy crap. This is... Yes, call your grandma, sweetie. 8-7, could you have an ambulance respond?
Affirmative.
Come on. Come on, wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
While Mr. Andrew was restrained, Miss Aaliyah tried to console her crying children in the back seat while filming the incident on her phone. Instead of recognizing her as a mother trying to protect her children, officers escalated further. As Miss Aaliyah moved to the back seat to calm her terrified kids, she was aggressively ordered to stay put. What's even more disturbing is that when she continued to check on her children, officers forcibly yanked her from the vehicle and Miss Aaliyah's head struck the pavement with such force that she immediately lost consciousness.
Yes, call your grandma, sweetie. Eight, 7, could you have an ambulance respond?
Affirmative.
Come on. Come on, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
There you go.
187, we'll get medics around. State's unavailable. We're seeing if Moscow can come up.
That's clear. Could you have medics expedite for taser? So why didn't you stay in your seat?
Her unconscious body lay on the ground, and her children were left screaming in terror. However, the footage shows no attempts by the officers to address the children's trauma or to calm them down, despite the visibly distressing situation. Such misconduct raises serious concerns about the officers' training, especially in situations involving vulnerable individuals. Detroit Police Department later released a statement characterizing the couple's arrests due to their failure to comply with orders. But the body camera footage directly contradicts this narrative, showing a disproportionate and aggressive response from officers. Furthermore, while Mr. Andrew was charged with damaging a police car, resisting arrest, and assaulting an officer, no tickets were issued for the alleged speeding or improper plates, which were the purported reasons for the stop. Similarly, the child endangerment charge against Miss Aaliyah was later dropped, which further undermined the credibility of the police's account. Mr. Andrew disclosed that he has autism, which may have influenced his responses during the encounter. The incident has since sparked widespread outrage, with many questioning the excessive use of force by police, particularly in cases involving families. Detroit Police Department has said it will review its actions and policies after the incident, but has refused to give more details, saying the investigation is ongoing. Meanwhile, calls for accountability and improved training in de-escalation techniques are growing louder as the public demands justice for the Minson family. A similar case was reported involving law enforcement misconduct in Connecticut that clearly depicts the unprofessionalism of police officers. On December 25, 2019, officers from the New Haven Police Department responded to a call about an intoxicated individual in the Fairhaven neighborhood. Among the responding officers was Jason Santiago, an 8-year veteran of the department. The events that happened were captured on Officer Santiago's body-worn camera.
Curb over here broke the axle, trying to get the car towed and get out of here. He wants to be...
I live right there. Right there.
Okay, you can make the deal.
Arrest me? Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Bro, you can...
Arrest me.
But listen.
time. Arrest me.
No one's trying to arrest you, man.
Arrest me.
You're not listening.
Why am I listening?
You're not listening. Listen.
Don't touch her.
Listen.
Don't touch her.
Listen. I already told you already. You can either work with the tow truck company, have him tow it to your house, but you got to pay him, or he's got to tow it. The car cannot stay here. Bro, listen. 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 Just sit. What? Enough of this guy.
Body-worn camera footage from Officer Michael Hinton shows Mr. Luis Rivera, one of the individuals involved, arguing with a woman about the car. Mr. Rivera, who police said was intoxicated, was repeatedly told by Hinton to sit down, but he did not comply. Eventually, officers decided to detain Mr. Rivera. Santiago, Hinton, and one more officer took him to the ground while attempting to handcuff him. During the struggle, he was suspended above the pavement before being brought down to the ground again. But once Mr. Rivera was handcuffed, Santiago's actions escalated the situation. The body camera footage shows Officer Santiago kicking him in the groin. Well, that move was highly unprofessional and unnecessary. Under these circumstances, officers are required to use the least amount of force necessary to detain someone, which is also mentioned in New Haven Police Department's general orders.
Go ahead. You kick me in the nuts? You
Bro. All that for nothing?
Which one?
How would you do that?
You didn't have to get to that, man.
How would you do that?
Bro, why you spit?
You don't spit. That's assault second on a police officer. I don't go.
Bro, you have to get to
That's why
that.
I spit to your face. Cause you. That's why, coward. That's why you gotta spit to your face. You. Y'all niggas. Y'all niggas so cowards and.
You didn't even have to get to that, man.
Yeah. Hey, you did that?
Look at there.
See that? That shit in my hand. I'm gonna tell you that, you f. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Don't ever spit in nobody's face.
I'll spit in your face again, nigga.
No,
Send me out, motherfucker.
you ain't getting up.
Go ahead.
You ain't getting up. Only
Yeah.
way you getting up is you going to the car.
Yo, so I'm going to call regardless. You know what?
FD said he was, he's saying she was.
Okay, well,
They both were out of
She
the...
was.
He's getting that D, you know, now.
I don't care. I don't care, you.
When I got here.
Yeah, you. I don't care. I was trying to get it going.
You ain't getting it going now.
Oh, yeah. Yo,
Bro, what's with you?
with me?
You freaking retarded?
You can see in the footage that Mr. Rivera is crying out in pain, yelling that he had been kicked. The situation intensified when he spat at Santiago while in handcuffs. Officer Santiago reacted by punching Mr. Rivera in the face and knocking him to the ground. Now this action violates departmental policies and use of force guidelines, which emphasize that officers must remain calm and avoid unnecessary aggression, particularly when the suspect poses no immediate threat.
Did I get a push in my face? Yeah.
Yeah, you spit in his face.
Yeah.
That's a...
Take my cuffs off. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
It's Christmas morning.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
This morning?
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
It's Christmas morning still.
So many tries, man.
You're rubbing on my head over here.
Why not?
You're rubbing over here. Get out your
problem? You keep listen. You keep bringing
My head, man.
you keep bringing other people into this.
Don't pull me on my head.
You're gonna stand.
I ain't your.
I'm gonna help you
Let
stand.
my head go.
I'm gonna help you stand
Let
up.
my head go. Cause you ain't pulling me up on my head.
I'm gonna pull you up by your hair.
I'll tell you right now.
I'm not gonna pull you up by your hair, but
I'll
you're
tell
not
you right
listening.
now. I'm gonna leave on my head. Let go of my head.
Listen,
Let go of my head.
I'm gonna roll you
My
over.
hands ain't got no control.
There you go. Come on, stand up. Come on, stand up. Be careful when you spin. I got you. Come on.
So he's gonna do it again. Let's get him over here.
All right, have a seat. Sit down. Have a seat. Sit down. There we go. All right. Right there. Watch yourself, Jim.
Mr. Rivera was also left bleeding from his mouth. In the footage, it can be seen that instead of apologizing, Officer Hinton grabbed Mr. Rivera's braids, claiming it was to restrain him, while Mr. Rivera protested the treatment. Then, the department became aware of the incident after Santiago's body camera footage was shown during a court proceeding related to Mr. Rivera. Mr. Rivera had been charged with assaulting an officer for spitting at Santiago, but the footage also prompted an internal investigation after the state's attorney's office alerted the police department. Following an internal investigation, the New Haven police chief, Antonio Reyes, determined that Santiago's actions constituted excessive force and recommended his termination. Santiago was immediately placed on administrative leave. During a public hearing, Officer Santiago acknowledged his mistake, expressing regret and calling his actions a split-second decision. While Santiago emphasized his 8 years of unblemished service and his remorse, the New Haven Board of Police Commissioners ultimately voted to terminate his employment. In addition to Santiago, Officer Hinton was found to have violated department policies unrelated to the use of force. He was suspended for 15 days, the maximum penalty allowed by the police chief. But unfortunately, this incident is not an isolated example. A similar case highlights the recurring failures in de-escalation and officers' conduct. On December 31st, 2019, BART police officers confronted Cetasia Devereaux, a 24-year-old woman, at the Bayfair station in San Leandro for not paying a $3.60 fare. What began as a minor fare evasion issue escalated into a violent encounter that left Miss Devereaux bloodied, humiliated, and traumatized. Body camera footage and witness accounts raised serious concerns about the officer's actions and adherence to proper protocols. In the footage, the officers initially approached Miss Cetasia Devereaux at the Bayfair station and inform her that she is being detained for fare evasion. Miss Devereaux was surprised and asked if she could pay the fare at that time. Despite the offer, the officers insisted that she provide her ID and made it clear she was not free to leave. At this stage, law enforcement protocols suggest the officers should have de-escalated the situation, especially given that fare evasion is a minor offense. Instead, they increased the pressure, creating an unnecessarily tense environment.
Skirt it out right behind the person in front of you without the gate closing again. Every time I've seen someone do that, they have fare evasion. So you're being detained for fare evasion. Right. Yes, you're not free to leave. You're being detained. My partner asked you for your ID.
While you can see that Miss Devereaux was hesitating to hand over her ID, explaining her fear of being taken to jail, despite her calm attitude and attempts to reason, one officer escalated the situation by making aggressive statements such as, "This is not a discussion," while another began putting on gloves.
So again, are you going to give my partner your ID? Okay. Turn around, face the wall.
Body camera footage shows Miss Devereaux becoming visibly anxious. Now at this point, proper protocol would require officers to assess whether physical intervention is necessary and consider alternative methods to resolve the situation peacefully. But the officers demand Miss Devereaux turn around to be handcuffed. She instinctively resists by pulling away. This prompted the officers to physically restrain her, and at this point, officers started their brutal conduct with her. At this moment, the body camera footage became blurry, but you can clearly hear the screams from Miss Devereaux. Proper de-escalation techniques, such as taking a step back or involving a supervisor, were notably absent.
Thank you. Thank you. I think we're going to. I don't think she's going to behave herself.
Or do we
I'm
need to put you on the
behaving.
ground?
Can you get him off of me?
Do we need to put you on the ground or are you
No,
going to be mad?
get him off of me!
Alright, you're
He
right.
set up. He set you up.
I can sit up on myself. Please stop touching me.
Stop kicking.
Stop touching me!
Stand you up. Roll onto one leg and stand up. Stand up. No, that's not the way
Stop
this works.
touching me!
It's not the way
I'm
this
standing
works.
up! Stop
Okay,
touching me!
stand up. You are in custody.
I don't know.
Okay, we're not letting you stand up on your own. Stand up. Stand up.
I can't if you keep pulling my arms like this.
Miss Devereaux was pinned to the ground by officers. She cried out that she could not breathe. The footage reveals her lying in a pool of her blood, her face visibly beaten. The officers continued to hold her down for 7 minutes. Now at this stage, the level of force used by the officers appears grossly disproportionate to the situation. The officers' response to Miss Devereaux's fare evasion was neither justified nor necessary. According to established law enforcement protocols, officers are expected to prioritize de-escalation, particularly in cases involving minor infractions. Instead, they escalated the situation through threats, aggressive physical restraint, and a lack of consideration for alternative measures. Use of force in this incident raises serious questions about their training and adherence to departmental policies. Following the incident, Miss Devereaux was charged with resisting arrest and fare evasion, ultimately taken to jail. But her lawyer successfully got the charges dropped. Miss Devereaux has since filed a lawsuit against the officers, alleging excessive use of force. Surely the officers had violated the U.S. Code, which ensures liability when civilians are deprived of their rights. In the wake of the incident, the department also implemented new de-escalation training for its officers, including a review process to ensure that force is only used as a last resort. But despite ongoing reforms in other departments, this recent incident signals that much work remains to be done in addressing the use of excessive force. In most of these cases, officers are so quick to use force that they never resort to solving things through more thoughtful and measured judgment. This is evident in the incident that happened in Ohio on February 7, 2021. Officers from the Akron Police Department responded to a report of a domestic disturbance involving 28-year-old Charles Hicks II, who allegedly threatened his girlfriend. During the arrest, Mr. Hicks claims his civil rights were violated when Officer John Turner used excessive force by shoveling snow into his face multiple times while Mr. Hicks was already restrained on the ground. The encounter was recorded on the body cameras of the responding police officers.
If you gonna shoot me, then shoot. Kill me then, nigga. Kill me then. Cause he's being disrespectful. Is he a 13? I'm talking to you. I'm not a 13, sir. I'm not a 13, sir. I'm talking to him, sir. You're being disrespectful. Come on. Excuse me, sir. Can I talk to him? Yeah, come down here. Can I be respectful? Come down here. Get down here. He's being disrespectful, sir. You came up honest. He's being disrespectful, sir. I'm trying to be honest. I'm not a 13, sir. I'm not a 13, sir. I'm not a 13, sir. Can you tell him? So he's a 13? Can you tell the nigga with the mask? I'm not. I'll get on my knees. I'm not. Listen to me. You touching me? If you touch me, I'm calling the police. No, I'm not. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me, bro. I'm a demon, nigga. Kill me. Kill me. Relax. Kill me. Show my sons you gonna 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 kill me. Show me. Show me, nigga. Show me, bro. See how I take how many of y'all gonna tell me? Tell me. Look at me. Look at me in my eyes. Look at me in my eyes. Look at me in my eyes. Put your arms behind your back. Tell my sergeant how you gonna kill me. Tell my sergeant. Tell my sergeant, bro. Tell my sergeant, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me, bro. Kill me. I didn't even breathe. Yes. Okay. Which way do you need him to go? Just talk. To the... Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's got it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm arrested. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can't breathe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can't breathe, sir. Yes, sir. I apologize, sir. I really can't breathe. I apologize. Please, sir. I really can't breathe. It's over. I apologize, sir.
Okay, we're gonna roll you. Okay.
Can you please stop me? I won't stand up. I won't do nothing.
We're gonna roll you.
Okay, yes, sir.
Stand up. Okay. Stay back. Stay back.
You can see in the footage that at the time of the incident, Mr. Hicks was intoxicated and was reportedly resisting arrest, which led to a physical struggle with the officers. However, this does not justify the actions taken by Officer Turner. The body camera footage from the arrest clearly shows Turner repeatedly packing snow into Hicks' mouth and face, while Hicks, who was laying on the ground, was restrained. Despite Mr. Hicks' clear distress and repeated statements that he couldn't breathe, no attempt was made by Officer Turner to de-escalate the situation. This is a blatant violation of Mr. Hicks' rights under the 8th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Mr. Hicks is made to sit in the patrol car where he explains the situation to one of the officers.
What's that, sir?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Sir,
I'm Sergeant Smith,
look at
Akron
my-
Police Department.
I apologize, sir. Please look at my mustache up here. I am in the military. I don't want any issues.
You want me to look at your mustache?
Sir,
What am I look at your
please.
mustache for?
Because he's ignoring what I'm trying to tell you, sir.
Let me get your name. What's your name?
My name's Charles Hicks II, sir. There They're all drunk in this house, sir. It's a sergeant in this house above me, in this house drunk. All I want to do is leave this house. They didn't let me in this house, so I got violent. And I apologize, okay? Violent? Yes, sir. I wanted to leave. I got in my car is sitting right there, and I wanted to leave. And they didn't let me leave. They was pushing me. How much you had to drink tonight? I hadn't had nothing to drink, sir. Nothing to drink? No, sir. I won't lie to you. You can do what you want to do. I didn't have no problems with drink. So, I told him, the officer. When the police showed up? Were you inside? Yes, sir. No, I was outside. I was standing on the porch, and they grabbed me, and I told him what happened. I said, sir, I want to leave. I want to get up out of here. And we got into it, and I apologize, sir. I said, sir, I'm not trying to do anything, sir. I don't want any problems, sir. I'm trying to get up out of here. I told him my sergeant's name. I told him my first sergeant's name. I don't want any issues. When you're standing on the porch, like, you a grown man. I'm telling the truth. Like, I'm not scared of nothing, bro. And they put my face in the snow, and I couldn't breathe. And I told them, like, you got it. You got it, bro. And that's why I'm in handcuffs. I'm not trying to lie to them. I'm dead serious, bro. I never offered no harm to that woman because me and her in that same room with the lighters on, to the right. I swear to God to you, if I wanted to harm her, I would have. I'm not trying to harm her. That's the mother of my child. I'm not trying to deal with her. I wanted to go home. Me and her got in an argument. Her friends were there. They were drunk.
It is also important to note that Mr. Hicks was not being combative at the time he was on the ground, and he was not armed. The officer's actions were unprovoked, as Mr. Hicks was already under control and not a threat to the officers. Shoveling snow into someone's mouth during an arrest is not only excessive, but also dangerous. The officer's use of force in this scenario was unreasonable, especially considering that Mr. Hicks was intoxicated and physically outmatched by Officer Turner. Such behavior is not justifiable under any circumstances and constitutes an abuse of power. The lawsuit filed by Mr. Hicks accuses the Akron Police Department of failing to properly train its officers and investigate the use of excessive force. The department's lack of action in holding Officer Turner accountable is deeply troubling. After the incident, Officer Turner was placed on administrative leave, but resigned before an internal investigation could be completed. No criminal charges were brought against him, and no disciplinary actions were taken by the department. While Hicks was initially charged with domestic violence and resisting arrest, the domestic violence charge was dropped, and he pleaded no contest to the resisting arrest charge. The lawsuit claims that such incidents are part of a broader pattern where the department fails to hold officers accountable for misconduct, especially when the person involved is African American. The failure of the Akron Police Department to properly investigate and address these allegations of excessive force violates Mr. Hicks' right to due process under the 14th Amendment. The case is ongoing, and Mr. Hicks seeks compensation for the violation of his rights and the trauma he endured during the arrest. This incident serves as another example of excessive police force that should not be tolerated. Until systemic changes are made, incidents like this will continue to erode public trust in law enforcement. But Mr. Hicks' courage in challenging the department may pave the way for long overdue reforms that could protect others from similar injustices in the future. Be sure to check out our previous video where we cover another outrageous police encounter